I raced here last year, and because of after doing pretty well here, I had the opportunity to join the World Championships in Clearwater. And before that, when I was active in the Philippine team, I was racing internationally, and I've experienced a lot of good races out there. But there's really something different about your race here, Gov, here in Camsor. I mean, being a Filipino and racing here, you know, when you're out in the course, I guess the crowd, they get a little bit tired of cheering all these white people at the lead. And then after a while, when I get there, they really raise the level. They say, "Oh, Pinoy, talagang." So the support for the locals is really something else. If it's wild for these guys, it's wild for me too, because they've been sitting out there for about 10 minutes seeing all of these guys, and we're having a tough race within our own local elites. We have our own tough races, just as tough. We have our race within a race, about 5-10 minutes behind the leaders, but it's just as tough. And telling you, it's really something. I mean, even the World Championships, and that was a great race, but Camsor is really different. And as a Filipino, I think this race showcases the best of the Philippines. For this particular weekend, if the whole Philippines can be as good as Camsor, I mean, I live in Cebu. I hope we can get behind an event like the way your province gets behind an event like this. If the whole Philippines can see this event this weekend and sort of be like that, you can really see that we can be world class athletically as well as in staging events.
Hi, I'm Don from Gatorade. Quick question, guys. I know you guys here really like working hard and training. How do you guys relax? Because I've met some triathletes earlier, and for them, relaxation is going to another country to compete. Again, another triathlon. So do you guys the same way, or do you guys find time to do other things to relax? And follow-up is, have you guys tried any Filipino food or local Camsor delicacies that you've enjoyed or seem to enjoy, keep coming back for?
Apparently, I got voted to answer this question, probably because I've been in the sport for so many years, but I have an interesting story. So last week I was at a horse riding competition and my horse got drug tested. So they come out with a little cup on a stick and they want your horse to pee in a cup, just like we have to pee in a cup. So for me, what I do outside of triathlon is horse riding. I compete a couple of times in the year, and it's still competitive and I still want to win. So that's definitely something that I do in my small amount of spare time that I have. And when I was actually invited to this race, there's actually a big, huge horse show in the States this weekend, and I'm like, horse show, triathlon, never been to the Philippines, and I'm like, I definitely have to tick off that Philippines list on my bucket list. So,
So, have you had any tasty Filipino food? That was another part of the question, I think. So.
Yeah, actually, one of my good friends back in San Diego is Filipino, so I've been invited to their place many, many times, and I absolutely love the food. And the one thing they asked me to bring back was, what's the famous boxer over here? Yes, apparently I have to get a T-shirt to bring back.
Magali, I think it's your first time also to the Philippines, and tell us about what you do to relax and your impressions of the Philippines.
I've been living in a dream since I got here. I got such a warm welcoming with Fred and the polo team, and I got to go to Camarines. I just have a hard time with the words though, but Caramel, and I also got to taste the cuisine, as you said, like we were talking about food. I just can't remember the names of what I tried, but I just had the cultural experience totally the whole time, and this is such a wonderful place to be. I mean, the most thing I noticed is the soul of the people around here and the welcoming that they offer, the great hosts that they are. I think it's really like one of the traits of the people in the Philippines, and this is like a dream for me so far, and I just hope to resume it with a beautiful race. So thank you very much to everybody that's been there for us. And hosting us as you have so far. Thank you.